Hi, this is Terry Gallagher, the CCBC librarian. Welcome to the library and welcome to information investigation for Write 101 composition students. First, we want to welcome you to the library. It's going to be a year of physical and virtual library resources. We'll be here for you no matter what. Our intention for the fall is to have the library open from 7:30 till 6 Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 7:30 till 7 on Wednesdays, and 8 to 4 on Fridays. And we'll have virtual resources available at all times, no matter the situation, throughout the academic year. So we're here for you. Now, why do we want you to visit the library? Because we can offer you your money's worth. At the library, you get printing, scanning, and copying according to your credit load. We can show you how to save those prints. You can add additional money on to what is given to you if you need, but most people make it through the semester with what we give. Um, Very importantly, there's academic coaching. The coaches are located not far from the circ desk in various disciplines. We find that students who use them, grades go up, sometimes even a whole letter grade. Uh, they're a very specialized and talented group, and we have the schedules available. I always tell everybody, I don't care if you think you're Hemingway, they can usually polish you up and your work. So we also have computers located behind the circ desk, and we have a computer classroom. We'll be socially distancing and offering cleaning for those. We usually sign out reading rooms as well as the computers with library cards. However, we're kind of reviewing on how we want to do things as far as the reading rooms and making sure things are safe. We do have all the supportive services in the library building. That means if you need extra help with anything, if you had an IEP or you were under OVR, there are special services available to you, even if you have certain income restrictions. Make sure you check into everything that's available that can support you on your path to success. Behind the desk at the library, we also keep some of the hard copy textbooks. I know many of your textbooks are online. If you haven't purchased the hard copy, you can check and see if we have it. They can be borrowed for 2-hour increments in library use. So keep that in mind that that's available for you. We also are partners with the Beaver County Library System, which makes it wonderful because their collections, all the public libraries collections, are available to you. We also share our academic collection at CCBC with the rest of the county. What's that mean to you? If you live in Ambridge and you need to pick up a book, we can have it sent there to you if you're not coming on campus. So we want to make things very easy. On the other hand, we can have other libraries ship things to CCBC also. Our ILL reach out also goes as far as around the state through Access PA. And if you need something very unusual, we can borrow from around the world. So we've borrowed from as far as Scotland. So we can get you what you need. Just make sure you get your library card. All you need is your student ID or driver's license. If you have one in the county, you're already set. So we do have a snack vending area available. We will see how that goes, according to conditions. So the other reason we want you to come to the library is we've collected resources here at CCBC that are geared towards scholars or college students. So the things that we have in the stacks or we've collected in our online resources are reviewed and edited and and vetted. So we want to get you away from just going out Googling and utilizing website site sources and being more discriminating. So we want you to have what's credible because that will give you the A's and that will also make your papers more powerful and effective. We also have organization in here through the Dewey system. We can help you find things. We're anxious to go into the stacks and find you what you need or give you one-on-one resource advice or sessions. So come to see us in the library. We're happy to help. And in addition, the virtual resources are available 24/7. We run on the site a chat, even when our chat is away. Your messages go to our email, so we try to have a very quick turnaround on delivering services back to the students. You can also email us or call us, drop in. So whatever's convenient for you. And again, all our services are free because we're a library. So for composition, you usually have a standard assignment in that you will write an informational or MLA style research paper. And if you're in a health academy or in a special learning community for health sciences, you may use APA as your style or your citation style. But for the most part, composition is using MLA. And I can talk to you about both formats. So if you have any trouble with that. For most of your papers, you're going to have to get some outside sources. Most of the professors do not want you just, as we said, Googling and using websites for all your outside sources. You want to be more discerning now. And we'll talk a little bit about databases and other places to look and to look for that credibility because that will give you the A's. Okay. Today, our mission is we're going to look for where those proven sources are to give you the good foundation for your papers. We'll look at books, which are not used as much anymore, but we have some great opportunity in the CCBC stacks. We have about 36,000 in our collection. Some professors do give ask that you do find one book. We do have ebooks in your bibliography or your reference list. So this is always available to you. We also have something called course-specific materials that gets you started on your assignments, and I will show you where to look for those. We do have print journals, which is highly credible information that is located in the stacks for you. And we'll talk a little bit about, I know some of you are still going to use the web, about having how to evaluate the information that's out there. We don't want you using, shoddy or fake news sources. So, and probably the most important thing we'll talk about today is the databases and how to use this kind of scholarly information that does get you the good grades and where to go for that citation if you're not familiar with citation styles. So we have a lot to cover, but I think it'll all be of value to you. Now, to find books, I'm going to take you to the CCBC website. We're going to go to an area called Research Tools, and I'll show you how to get there in a moment. But I did want to show you that everything I'm talking about today, I have on the website as kind of a review. So we do have tutorials out there if you forget everything I'm saying while you're listening to this maybe long-winded video. I hope not. But anyhow, let me show you how to get to books. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go to the Community College of Beaver County. Here we are at ccbc.edu. And we want to go to Campus Life. And under Campus Life, we're going to look at library, select, and here we are in the library. Now, if you look down here, I talked a little earlier about the chat. So this is where you'll look. Because I'm doing this recording right now, I'm away. But if you were out there and you had a question, Terry, do you have a book on this subject? You could send it in and it would go straight into my email. If I have this live, we just chat back and forth, and I can check for you if we have that book on Edith Wharton or whatever you're looking for. So let's this is where you'll see various information. If you need to book an individual library help session with me, you can do that here through forms. But what we want to do right now, we were talking about books, is go to the research tools. And because we were virtual at the end of spring and summer, I have a list of online book sources there. And on August 3rd, this will all come live as far as Beaver Pack and all the library's collections. So this is where you find on research tools, you enter Beaver Pack, or you go to beaverlibraries.org and you'll find the collections for all the books. If you want to know how to search books, that we're going to talk about that next, you can click on this little video that I have here for you. Okay, so we're going to enter Beaver Pack, and here we go. These are all the collections of books that are in Beaver County. So let's say we're going to look for a book on Alzheimer's, or we're going to do our paper on Alzheimer's. We're interested in finding out some information. So this is a keyword search. It's just like any kind of search that you do when you go out and Google. It's just going to key on that particular term. So you can go and you can submit it. Now what this is doing, it's looking through the whole entire collection. How I said the law library and all the county libraries are available. Their collections are available. This is keying in all of that. And you can see there's 218 entries, which is a lot. Even a librarian doesn't want to look through that many books. So I'm going to show you a couple ways to narrow down your search as you look for the topic that you need. So as you're narrowing your topic, the first thing you can do is you could actually choose CCBC, since we tend to buy the more scholarly books and have, the nursing and science programs. We will have some of that in our stacks. So you might want to just do CCBC, and you can see that we went automatically from the 218 to the 30 to 34. So that's a little more manageable number, but what you can also do is modify your search. Say my paper, I was very interested in looking into Alzheimer's and maybe what I can do for someone in my family. Are there certain actions or practices we can take? So if I put in a modifying word, rehabilitation, I also want to we'll reintroduce our parameter of looking for a book at CCBC, and let's see what we can do with that. And there you can see we have narrowed it down from multiple hundreds to 2 books that I might want to look at. And you can widen those out again too. So the other thing I want you to do is when you're searching the library, you can also do this. Subject terms are particular words that are used in categorizing through libraries. So if you went through Alzheimer's here, and maybe we want to look at the whole collection so we get an idea of how it's breaking down as far as specifics under Alzheimer's, you could do this and you could submit. And this way you can look through various subcategories to see if anything fits here in our rehabilitation paper. So that just gives you a little bit of start before you go out in the stacks or wander through hundreds of books. You can decide, oh, maybe I want to do something on the genetic component, and you can see what is available. So that's just to kind of make it more efficient for you. You can do these searches on your phone, put in beaverlibraries.org or go in through our site and just find what you're looking for. You could put a hold on it and I could have it ready and waiting. So make this all work for you. Now, if we decided to choose a book right here, maybe we wanted the Caregiver's Guide, or maybe this let's see, a handbook for caregivers. Well, let's just choose this one. It's a little older. I don't know if I would necessarily choose it, but I just wanted you to look at this. Remember that we said about doing the MLA citations. Everything you need for your citation is on this entry in the library catalog. So that's sometimes I tell people go ahead and print that. The other thing is, if you can count, you can do Dewey. This is where it's located. It's numerical in nonfiction, starts with the zeros, ends with the nines. I'm glad to walk you out there. You can also know if it's available if it says check shelf. If it says in storage in transit, on hold, someone else may have it, you can get in line for it. You just can request it. You can say where you want to pick it up and make it all very convenient for you because we want to respect your time. So that's pretty easy, and that's how you look for a book. So, and if you don't remember any of it, again, I have that on the website where we just visited so you can tell how to do it. There we go. So let's go on. Let's remember you want to use your keywords and do the subject settings. Add that word, how we added rehabilitation or genetic. So you